This video is a guide to setting up the NAPBIRT Streaming Kit so you can use it to live stream a regional clinic. I'll do a separate video on actually running the stream. This one will just be on how to get everything set up and ready to go. So we'll start with the camcorder. You can see that everything is labeled. All of the power cables are labeled with letters, and it shows where to connect them on each device. And all of the cables that run between devices that carry signal or data are labeled with numbers. So on the camcorder, power cable hooks up on this side. HDMI cable goes into this little port here, number 1. And then here's the power button. Hold that down until it makes that little music. One little quirk of this camcorder, if you don't want all of this extra information to appear in your stream, which you don't, the only way I figured out to get rid of that is to press this little button down here at the bottom with the hand. Hit that. All of that goes away, and then none of this extra stuff will appear in the stream. You'll just get a nice clean video feed. The camcorder attaches to the tripod by just pressing down that little nub there and slotting it in there. The camcorder then is connected to the video switcher, which we'll go over a little more in just a minute. But we'll slide over next to the lavalier mic, which your presenters will be using. Power for that is here. The head unit there shows what channel it's broadcasting to. It'll usually be channel 6, but you can pop open the mic pack and power that on, the switch up here, and just make sure that it's on the same channel. And it is. It shows 6, so that's great. These batteries should be replaced about every 4 hours, so every 2 sessions or so, it'll be a good idea to replace those. And the actual mic hooks up to the belt pack up here. Slide that in. And then the mic itself will go on the lapel of your presenters. There's a belt clip here that got lost, but I got a new one on order. So that can either go on the presenter's belt or in their pocket. The head unit here attaches with just a regular old 1/4-inch audio cable right there. You can see that's number 3. Power cable there is E. And then that unit attaches to the audio mixer. So here we have that 1/4-inch audio cable, number 3. That's going to go right into slot 3 there. The other mic is the Behringer mic here. That's for picking up room sound. And you can see that it attaches with cable number 4, which is just a regular old XLR cable. And that's going to go in here. Have to put it in the right way. And then the output signal for the audio mixer goes through these 1/4-inch cables. Number 5. This is the other end of that one, and it goes into the side of the video switcher right here. That's pretty easy. There are a few buttons here on the audio mixer. This one, the phantom power one, should be pressed down. That sends power to the Behringer mic. The other 2 can be left up. Moving over to the video switcher, the other element that connects to is the second camera, which is the GoPro over here. We've been using that as a tabletop camera to show what's on the presenter's table up front. You could also use it as just a second camera view if you wanted to. Maybe you can come up with a better use for it. But this one connects with HDMI cable 2, which is a micro HDMI connection on the side there. You can see there's also a USB port here that doesn't get used. The power cable here is a little... Whoops. That's okay. It's designed for that. Power cable here is a little unique, but that hooks into the back here, power cable A. And then to turn it on, you can see there's a power button on the front right there. Press that and hold it down until you see a flash there. And now that's on. The legs for this little tripod fold up and go inside the stand here. So that comes back here to the video switcher. Oh, one other thing I'll mention. In order for you to be able to put this one kind of far away, we have extra HDMI cables. There's this one, and then there's an extra long one that are in the kit, and they can be attached to the GoPro's cable with this coupler here. So you can have the GoPro be about 30 feet away from the rest of the kit if you wanted to do that, as long as it had a power source. So all of that comes into the back of the video switcher here. You can see there are two HDMI connections there. The power connection over here, and then the USB cable that actually goes to the computer attaches right here, cable number 6. And then switch it on over here. I'll give you a little light show. Meanwhile, the laptop power button is up here in the corner. And once your video switcher is done loading, just a few things to check. Make sure that this turner thing here is pointed straight in the middle here. If it's over here, you'll just get a black screen. And if it's over here, you'll just get a still image of whatever the cameras are seeing. So make sure that's straight in the middle. There's a lot of other controls here that I haven't really experimented with. I would advise you not to use them. Just leave them be. So once that's ready to go, you'll see that these two buttons will be red and green, or green and red. But that tells you that it's all booted up. So our last connection is the other end of that USB cable, goes in right here on the side of the computer. And then we should be able to launch OBS, which is right here. That's the program that actually sends the data to YouTube. And with any luck, we'll have a video signal coming into that from our cameras. And look at that. That's coming in from the camcorder here. And then if I were to use the video switcher here and slide it over, we would get the video signal coming in from the GoPro over there. So that's how everything gets set up. And like I said, I'll do a separate video on actually running the stream.